To all of our local, our regional and our international viewers throughout the world, wherever you may be, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program, Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer your unanswered questions. I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani. I humbly invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy, more importantly, absorb the relevant and important information we are about to share with you. So, I always suggest get your pen and paper out so you can take notes as you go along, and of course the relevant, important contact numbers so that it would be quite helpful to you and your loved ones. Directing this morning in Master Control, Alex Williams. We'd like to wish each and every one of you a fantastic day today. It's Friday. Happy Friday to you, my dear friends. Reminding you life is what you make of it, simply by the choices that you make. It's Friday, the 7th of May, 2021. It is a day and time we will never have the opportunity to have again. It's gone forever. Don't procrastinate, don't waste your time. Do something productive and constructive. And with that in mind, I'm going to try to explain to you every day, if it takes every day, to remind you to be extra careful, to socialize, sanitize, respect the law of the land, save lives. Take that responsibility and duty to ensure that you and your family are safe. These are trying, troubling times. It's not a joke, it's real. We've been told a further lockdown again, and that's because the relevant authorities are recognizing that we are not paying respect and we're not taking this for serious. And the fact is, we're causing this upon ourselves simply by not following rules and regulations and wearing your mask, and then you go out there and you're bumping into everybody and everything, and you don't understand how serious this is until it's on your doorstep and they've lost someone that you love. So please, I am pleading with you, please be extra cautious. I understand and I know that this is Mother's Day weekend and we all like to socialize. That's who we are. We're a cultural people. We're people that love, mingling and mixing and socializing. That's just who we are. But we also need to understand that there is a personal responsibility for everyone, and we need to take as well for our kids if we love them. All right? So again, I'm pleading with you to be extra safe. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. And before we get started and explain what's happening, a very, very dear friend of my family lost her son yesterday. He died. And I believe the funeral service will be taking place today online. So our condolences going out to Pamela Jagru and her dear family on the passing of her son, gone too soon, gone to the great beyond. Pamela and her mom and dad and a very dear friend, we did a trip together a couple of years ago to India, Dubai and London, and we had a wonderful time, beautiful family. And when we won that trip, especially in our bus trips, I got the opportunity to spend one-on-one time with Pamela and the rest of the family. So I understand and know what a close-knitted family they are and how close and dear her son is to her and her husband. So again, condolences coming from my family to you, and of course all of us here at Conversations with Zalisa. My dear friend, I know this is a difficult and trying time for you, but be strong and know that with God all things are possible. All right? So my friends, on the program this morning, it's all about the OneEcosystem, and we are going to be in conversation with Mr. Alvin Morton. He's a gentleman I respect and admire, a walking institution, like a walking encyclopedia. But what I love about him most, apart from his great knowledge and his success, is the fact that everything that he says is backed up. His research is intense, and that's something I admire. He doesn't just say because he has to say it. He says because he knows, and he would have done the research. All right, so that's happening. We'll be joining Mr. Duane Cadiz on the phone, and then later on, in the second segment of the program, all in essence of Mother's Day, we've got some wonderful giveaways coming with the kind compliments of Foof Caribbean Dead Sea products and Faza Concepts and Therapy T&T and LLS Associates, and they've got some wonderful Mother's Day specials that you could take advantage of, more so in these times that you can't go out, you could order in. So I'll tell you all about that later on. Sit back, relax, enjoy, stay with us. Let's say a very, very good morning and a very warm welcome going out to Mr. Alvin Morton.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me on the program.
I always say I could sit with you for an entire day and we could chat and we could talk, because I love the way you explain. I love the way that you express.
Sure.
So I relate to it. you know. So again, a very warm welcome. And I just want to remind our viewers a little bit about Mr. Morton, all right? Alvin joined One Life in April of 2017, an IMA, an educated minor. Now he completed levels 1 and 2 and remains one of the earliest One Academy presenters. He is an industrial engineering graduate from the University of the West Indies and a holder of an MBA from Heriot-Watt University and a PMP from the Project Management Institute. He recently achieved Distinguished Toastmaster, wow, status in July of 2020. Alvin is married and he has 2 absolutely gorgeous daughters, and they reside together in Lendo Village in Chaguanas. Now, one of his favorite quotes, which I love as well, and it caught my attention the very first time I saw it, is that it is not the movement of the clock that produces the newness of life, it is the movement of your mind. That's deep, you know. Welcome, my dear friend. Nice to have you with us again.
Thank you very much again, Zelisa, for having me on the program. And let me start by wishing you Happy Mother's Day, as well as mothers throughout Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
And to my own mother, as well as to my wife, who is, of course, the mother of my 2 absolutely gorgeous and beautiful daughters.
Aww.
So we want to, as well, talk about the need for each of us to respect, to work with, and to honor the protocols
Yes.
that have been established. We may not like all of them, but we are seeing the results of perhaps less than responsible behavior.
Negligence.
That took place in early April. And we have seen in other countries what that level of less than responsible behavior looks like.
Correct.
And this, interestingly enough, segues very nicely into what we wanted to talk about today. The last time we spoke, we were looking at PESTLE, the model that deals with macro, economic, and environmental factors, political, economic, social, technological. The One Life ecosystem can be traced directly to the impact of technological factors, as evidenced by its positioning in terms of where we are in the cryptocurrency space and all that is taking place, and that space is growing rapidly.
Correct.
When I was introduced in 2017, I had no clue or no idea what this cryptocurrency thing was about. And at that time, there were about 850 cryptocurrency offerings. We are now well over 5,000, 6,000 of them, and it is growing. And interestingly enough, everyone that is coming out now is talking about an ecosystem.
Yeah.
I first heard of the notion of the ecosystem in 2017. So this is not a new concept by any means. It's 4 years old. Okay? Legal, and we're talking about protocols, we're talking about public authority notices and so on, which is an aspect of PESTLE. Some people pronounce it PESTLE, as in mortar and pestle.
Pestle, yeah.
They put the legal first and then the environment. Other proponents talk about environment and then legal. Nevertheless, whichever way or whichever flavor is your preference, we still look at it. So legal covers commercial law, consumer law, employment laws. Some of these might prove hostile to labor mobility. Now, within the context of a pandemic, we can definitely see that labor mobility will be impacted.
Correct.
So we want to make everyone aware. When you become part of this ecosystem, you can easily apply the knowledge and the information that you acquire to very relevant and current situations. It is not just for those who are into trading, but it is also those who now have to confront having to provide for their dependents in a pandemic scenario.
Correct.
So can you imagine an ecosystem that is already established in 190 odd countries? What could that mean for the person who is selling doubles? the current regulations now restrict what is called itinerant entities from trading.
Right.
How are you going to get your products out there? We would want to suggest that you call Sarah at 744
744-5503. 744-5503.
and have a conversation about how you can take advantage of the legal requirements that restrict physical movement currently.
Correct.
But will not necessarily and should not necessarily impact your economic scenario.
Great.
All right?
So you don't have to shut your doors, you don't have to close
absolutely
down.
Not.
Your business can continue, and what I love about this most is that you already have a clientele that's there just waiting to take advantage of all of your deals.
Absolutely.
It's brilliant.
It is completely brilliant. And again, it speaks to the notion and to the intelligence, the foresight, the insight that Dr. Ruja Ignatova, and not surprisingly, a woman, would have brought to the table. And happy Mother's Day to her as well. All right? And again, so we see the impact of legal, and we're talking about the environment. The pandemic is a change to the environment.
Yes.
Very as real as air pollution, as real as climate change, as real as weather conditions.
Correct.
And all of the other characteristics that we see now. Again, this does not mean that consumer habits are going to change. Okay? And change in a way that is detrimental to you. What we must do is position ourselves, adapt to what we are seeing, and therefore take advantage. It is said that on the back of crisis, there is also opportunity. Okay? We need to develop a mindset and an eyesight for the opportunities.
I'm happy that you said that, because people become quite disenchanted. They tend to abstract just the negative, and they don't try to look at the positive in a dark situation. In a storm, they want to shut things down and hide away because there's a storm. But that's when you've got to be stronger in order to weather that storm. And you have to abstract whatever good there is out of it.
Sure.
To allow yourself to have some sort of growth, and to be able to sustain and to pay your bills and to continue.
Absolutely. I was listening to something from Les Brown, and he talks about two aspects that I found interesting. He said in any situation there are either results or there are reasons. He says reasons don't count.
I agree.
Only results.
I agree with that. You get results or reasons. Which one do you decide? Do you want results or you want to get reasons? Why not? It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that. So again, when we're coming back to PESTLE and coming back to the One Life ecosystem, yes, if you want reasons, you can get reasons. The One Academy will give you reasons. Right. If you want results, more importantly, you will get that as well. And I think, Zelisa, you of all people can attest to the results.
Most certainly. This is the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm on the Deal Shaker. I've got clients on this program, from the Deal Shaker. I'm just waiting now to utilize my coins in the right way. I wait for the right opportunity to see what suits me best. But the fact is, it is a win-win situation, and this is reality as we speak. This is the program Conversations with Zelisa. Today it's all about the One Ecosystem, in conversation with Mr. Alvin Morton, and will be joining us when we return on the telephone line, Mr. Duane Cadiz. And of course, we invite you to stay with us. Remember to call Sarah at 744-5503. 744-5503, especially you young people there, out there, you're wondering what is the next move, what's happening for you. Well, this is a great opportunity for you to get on board and take advantage of this situation. And, you'll never be the same, trust me. Keep smiling, be positive, stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
Looking for a memorable gift? Shop at Faza Concepts Online Boutique for jewelry, stationery, accessories, pin brooches, personal care items, journaling sticker kits, and much more. We offer delivery through Trinidad and Tobago directly to your home or office. Pay with cash or debit. Find us on Facebook and Instagram. Faza Contacts.
Discover the unique, amazing, and beautifying benefits of the Dead Sea with Food Dead Sea products. Let the pure and potent power of the Dead Sea bring out your natural beauty. The full line of products are composed of over 26 different essential minerals for glowing, healthy skin found in the highest concentration in the waters of the Dead Sea. Used all over the world, Fulf Caribbean Dead Sea products are safe for all skin types. Fulf Caribbean Dead Sea products are available throughout Trinidad and Tobago. For more information, visit www.fulfcaribbean.com or find us on Facebook at Trinidad Food.
Eden Heights Clinic. Live blood analysis with instant results. Colon hydrotherapy, ozone therapy, prolozone therapy, complete detox, weight loss, oxygen baths, diet and nutritional programs, supplements and health foods, treatment for all lifestyle diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, men and women issues, and much more at Eden Heights Clinic, 13 Montague Avenue, Trincity, 763-5292, 640-8985. GR Marketing Company Limited, an all-inclusive marketing agency providing marketing services to take your brand one step ahead of your competitors. We offer social media marketing, graphic designs, printing services, billboard advertising, email marketing, TV advertising, branded promotional items, web development, and professional email services. Contact us today, 360-6078, or find us online at grm-tt.com. Sammy is the tough cookie behind the most delicious and yummy One Tough Cookie chocolate chip cookies. Available in dozen packs, packs of 4, and minis. For private and wholesale inquiries, call Michelle now at 781-3322. Get your One Tough Cookie chocolate chip cookies today. Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. This morning, it's all about the One Ecosystem. To find out more on how you can be part of it, how you can take advantage of it, how you can survive in these trying times. And please call Sarah at 744-5503. That's 744-5503. In conversation with Mr. Alvin Morton, and joining us on the telephone line at this time, Mr. Duane Cadiz. Good morning and welcome, Mr. Cadiz. Nice to have you with us on the phone.
Thank you, Ms. Lisa. Thank you, Alvin. It's a great privilege to be on the show this morning and to help educate the public about our ecosystem and our One Life community.
Before we get started, it's important that I remember to say congratulations to Captain King James.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to you. So I sent him my personal congratulations on his achievement in the 1 year. Given the times that we've been in for the success rate and what he's been doing, it's marvelous. So I just want to say you're a remarkable person. Congratulations, and keep up the great job. All right. Just wanted to remember that. So welcome again, Mr. Cadiz. Nice to have you with us. And of course, joining us on the telephone line, Mr. Duane Cadiz. We were fortunate to have him last week with us, and vice versa, and it's working very nice this week as well.
All right. So, Duane, thank you very much, or as I like to refer to you sometimes, Toastmaster Duane Cadiz. Thank you very much for joining us. And Duane, I know you would have been following the conversation, especially as I was talking a bit about environmental and the legal components of the PESTLE model and how we can actually see the silver lining, if I may, or the pot of gold, so to speak, at the end of the rainbow, even in spite of the COVID and the pandemic challenges. I actually like to see COVID as celebrating our victories in defiance of doubt and despair. It's something that perhaps some of us may want to revisit. It is not all negative, certainly. All right? And I would like to get your take, Duane, especially as we transition now into Porter's 5 forces model. And that model talks about, obviously, 5 forces. One being the threat of new entrants and entry barriers. Okay, the threat of substitute products and services, bargaining power of buyers, bargaining power of suppliers, and of course the industry rivalry. And we may not be able to get through the 5 of these today, so I'm sticking a pin there, so to speak, and kind of putting our host on notice that we may have to come back again.
That's fine.
To cover this. So let us look at threat of new entrants and entry barriers. Again, as we transition out of the macro view surrounding environment and legislation, and we're talking about the threat of new entrants and entry barriers. Over to you, Dr. C, as I like to call you.
Yes, Alvin. So we know that with the onset of the pandemic, that a lot of things have been changing. Governments have been creating legislation, putting things in place to mitigate the risks that the pandemic would have brought to each and every individual country and jurisdiction. And so an awareness of legislation by individuals and persons involved in the business sector is integral to understanding how to be able to work around these measures. So therefore, the information from the PESTLE model would help these organizations and individuals to mitigate the risk involved in being in business. So I really thank the One Academy and Dr. Risha for bringing this information to the fore so that we can be educated and be able to avoid the pitfalls, the economic pitfalls that lie ahead and even in the midst of the pandemic at this point in time.
All right, that's great. And I mean, we accept that because these legislations may pose barriers to some, it also provides opportunities. And it is from these opportunities, Elisa, that new entrants will emerge. So we had a particular financial setup, so to speak, and the financial pandemic, if you want to call it that, in 2008, brought about the introduction of what is now called Bitcoin and what has since progressed to the One Life ecosystem.
Right.
So this is an example of how new entrants can emerge.
Right.
And how by the application of this particular force of the 5 forces model, we can see that new entrants, even with, excuse me, the pandemic scenario, that new entrants will come in. So it is a framework that we need to be aware of. It is not a new framework. Michael Porter, or Professor Michael Porter, as I think he's called now, came out with this. I first studied this in my undergraduate program in 1992, 1993. Yeah. So it's not new. There's a book on it. Competitive Strategy. That was one of his early books. Then he has Competitive Advantage, and then he has Competitive Advantage of Nations. And he's a well-accomplished and well-published author of many papers.
Right.
And people can always research those things for themselves. So this is how we can see new entrants. And because of what new entrants will do, those structures that they put in can become barriers for others who are coming in.
Okay.
Because they have disrupted what has taken place. All right? Dr. Cadiz, I want to bring you in on this point. What is your take on the pandemic and new entrants and entry barriers? What is your view?
All right, so my 2 coins regarding the pandemic and new entrants, just as you said, in chaos there's opportunity. So while major society has been reeling from the effects of the pandemic, in that the operations of the new normal, so to speak, are taking a lot of people by surprise, and their behavioral patterns have been affected by the COVID restrictions. There are other persons who have seen these restrictions now as an opportunity. Just as you said before, you have persons now who are facing challenges. Persons who operate small businesses such as doubles vendors and certain other providers of goods in the marketplace. And some of them are seeing these restrictions now as challenging to their business and the economic viability of their business, because why? They cannot connect with their customers directly. However, our company, our organization has already done the heavy lifting in that they have created a platform for interface between individuals that trade could take place. So it means therefore that I can stay in the sanctuary of my home or my business place, create the products that are necessary for the individuals out there, connect with them online to be able to secure that sale and ensure that I have continued business. So our organization, as I said last week when I was on the program, we are the business for the moment, because we have already done the heavy lifting for everybody. So they don't need to do graphics work. They don't need to do programming work that has already been done for them. They don't need to do any of the artwork or the technical aspect. It's already there. Become a part of the community and benefit from that.
Yeah. And one example of that, let's use Mark, who is on the program. You could sit in the comfort of your home, get on to Mark, and purchase your water.
There you go.
You could call Carlos, get Carlos, and the beauty is you're utilizing your coins.
That's
It's
right.
a win-win situation, and
That's
get your
correct.
car sorted.
Sure.
You could get on to this lovely young lady in Diego Martin. Connect with her. Yes, Sally Ann. There's so many, and you could call Noel right now if you're having a bad pain, and Noel will come to you. Not only come to you, but bring medication for you. Use your coins. What more do we want? And I can go on and on and on.
And this is where I want to thank Dr. Cadiz for making that important point, in that what we now need to see, yes, we accept that in the interest of the defense of the public, we must take certain actions. We must also take, I think, commensurate steps now, respectfully, to give this, as I think one of our former prime ministers said, legal complexion in our own local framework.
Yeah.
Which would then enable the government now to benefit from taxation revenues.
Hold that point. That's an important point. This is the program Conversations with Zelisa. It's all about the one ecosystem and understanding how you could now take advantage in these trying times and be able to survive, and more so grow and be part of this one ecosystem. Call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503 to find out more. Get one-on-one details. All those questions you have, they will be answered. So call Sarah at 744-5503. You'll never be the same. Stay with us. We'll continue our conversation with these two dynamic men when we return.
Thank you.
Discover the unique, amazing, and beautifying benefits of the Dead Sea with Food Dead Sea products. Let the pure and potent power of the Dead Sea bring out your natural beauty. The fourth line of products are composed of over 26 different essential minerals for glowing, healthy skin found in the highest concentration in the waters of the Dead Sea. Used all over the world, Fourth Caribbean Dead Sea products are safe for all skin types. Fourth Caribbean Dead Sea products are available throughout Trinidad and Tobago. For more information, visit www.fourthcaribbean.com or find us on Facebook at Trinidad Food.
Looking for a memorable gift? Shop at Faza Concepts online boutique for jewelry, stationery, accessories, pin brooches, personal care items, journaling sticker kits, and much more. We offer delivery through Trinidad and Tobago directly to your home or office. Pay with cash or debit. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, Faza Concepts.
Marcon Construction Company Limited, providing affordable and innovative building solutions. We have turnkey home solutions starting at $550,000, inclusive of foundation to roof and finishing items. Call us today for more information. 622-6601. Visit us on the web at www.marconcoltd.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Marcon Group TT.
This is Full 100, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then
get Full 100.
Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Visit Agri Savers Limited, number 19 Orange Grove Trace, St. Augustine, for all your agriculture, livestock, pet, agri-equipment, hydroponics, cannabis, fishing tackle supplies, and much more. Open Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Contact 473-6074, 663-1094. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, and of course to all of our viewers throughout the world who are connecting with us. Thank you kindly for allowing us to inform, educate and empower you, and of course you make the choice. But first, to find out more, call Sarah at 744-5503, 744-5503, and of course you'll have all those questions that you need to know the answers. They'll be answered, all right, simply by asking. So welcome back to these dynamic gentlemen with us, and of course fortunate to have Mr. Morton with us here in studio, and on the telephone line Mr. Cadiz. Gentlemen, welcome back. Burning point that he made.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Because it's the truth. And when you talk about in trying times, you can find resolve. You can find positive.
Of course.
This is exactly what he's saying, to capitalize on every situation and make it work for you. Don't look at the negative, don't look at the problem, but rather get to the source of it and say, this is what I can do to fix it and to make it work.
And I think I would like him to articulate that point in just the same way.
The same way you told us
that he told us during the break.
I want you to share this with our viewers.
So, Duane,
because we need to hear it. We all need to hear it.
Please enlighten us again and enlighten the national community.
Sure, not a problem, and thanks again for the opportunity. So we know that in the midst of the crisis of the pandemic, we have to become innovative in order to survive. Our usual lines of supply chain have been cut off, and so we have to think outside of the box and create new solutions to Mr. Michael Espinosa of San Fernando, whose business is currently closed, but it's simply a matter of getting in contact with him via the telephone and saying, Michael, I need your service. Can you facilitate me XYZ and make that connection, and boom, there you go.
Point taken, and it's a brilliant point.
It is an absolutely brilliant point, and it is an example of innovative thinking. And in some way, interestingly enough, it introduces yet one of the other forces of the five forces model, the threat of substitute products and services. So the brick and mortar establishment is closed.
Right.
Those individuals who do not have a brick and mortar establishment but see themselves as being capable of delivering their service or repackaging their service to substitute what the brick and mortar establishment will provide, can become a part of the ecosystem, and by extension taking advantage of this particular force of the five forces model, meet and treat with a real need that is there for the client and for themselves. And I think this is yet another example, and there are many, as to how we can make use of these tools, these platforms, these processes, these protocols, if you will, to our mutual benefit. We always need to remember this thing concerning compensation, and it is this. Is there a need for what you do? There is a need for people who provide hairdressing and barbering services.
Even caterers, when you think of
Even
caterers.
caterers.
This weekend is Mother's Day. Of course, we know the tradition. Like I said in the beginning, our culture is to socialize and to mingle and to meet our loved ones, especially on occasion like Mother's Day. But we understand the rules of the land and what's happening, respect it for 1 year. And we like to cook up a storm. That's who we are. We order.
Exactly.
And so my husband could probably call a caterer and have some food catered for me. I mean, I'm just saying. And it works. And you're giving somebody and spare me and make me feel really nice. And I'm just saying, and it's okay. I'm sure that there are people who will be glad to say, okay, we have 5 families that would like us to cater some food and deliver. And people should embrace that because it's an opportunity as well.
Go ahead.
Once in the community, a name that pops up is Mr. Lisa Ryan Farrell, and that is one of the benefits of being a part of our community and gaining notoriety. It means that your customer base is readily available.
And
that they can reach out to you.
And that is the point I made with regards to being on the importance right now in these times. You could really capitalize on being on the deal shaker. I'm sure you could call Duane and Cliff and say, hey, drop some barbecue first and we'll collect for a family of 4 or 5. You're right in it. There's so many opportunities.
There's so many opportunities.
There's this lovely lady down in South that would do, hampers and things like that and deliver. I mean, when you think of it, even the transport service, when I think of the volume of people and how you could survive and help each other, it's a win-win.
And go ahead.
Yeah, and I was saying, keep calm. I take coins, so it's not a problem.
Keep calm. I take coins. I like that.
That could be a good slogan, actually,
I
Duane.
have coins. I like that. This is the program Conversations with Zelisa. You don't have to close your doors. You don't have to become depressed. You don't have to think of all the negative things. Where am I getting my money to pay my bills? How am I going to pay my mortgage? How am I going to feed my children? Despite all of the things that's going on, you can see the light in this. It can work for you. But you have to find out more, make that choice, and decide, am I going to sit idly by and look for excuses and complain every day, or am I going to make this happen? Call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503. This program Conversations, we have clients that are on the deal shaker. We are on the deal shaker, and it's working for us, and it can work for you. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
Looking for a memorable gift? Shop at Faza Concepts Online Boutique for jewelry, stationery, accessories, pin brooches, personal care items, journaling sticker kits, and much more. We offer delivery through Trinidad and Tobago directly to your home or office. Pay with cash or debit. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, Faza Concepts.
Discover the unique, amazing, and beautifying benefits of the Dead Sea with Food Dead Sea products. Let the pure and potent power of the Dead Sea bring out your natural beauty. The fourth line of products are composed of over 26 different essential minerals for glowing, healthy skin found in the highest concentration in the waters of the Dead Sea. Used all over the world, Fourth Caribbean Dead Sea products are safe for all skin types. Fourth Caribbean Dead Sea products are available throughout Trinidad and Tobago. For more information, visit www.fourthcaribbean.com or find us on Facebook at Trinidad Food.
Sammy is the tough cookie behind the most delicious and yummy One Tough Cookie chocolate chip cookies. Available in dozen packs, packs of 4 and minis. For private and wholesale inquiries, call Michelle now at 781-3322. Get your One Tough Cookie chocolate chip cookies today. GR Marketing Company Limited, an all-inclusive marketing agency providing marketing services to take your brand one step ahead of your competitors. We offer social media marketing, graphic designs, printing services, billboard advertising, email marketing, TV advertising, branded promotional items, web development, and professional email services. Contact us today 360-6078 or find us online at grm-tt.com. Welcome back to the program, Conversations with Zalisa. Tell you, I am really excited because of the information that we could continue to share with you with regards to the One Ecosystem. You don't have to be despondent. You don't have to be asking questions where my next dollar is coming from because I have no source of, of revenue. Well, listen to us carefully. Take this number down. Call Sarah at 744-5503, 744-5503. Gentlemen, welcome back. It's all about the One Ecosystem. Talking to Trinidad and Tobago and the world, because we get messages from throughout the world, all those wherever you may be, about the importance of taking advantage now, not procrastinating. Do not procrastinate. Don't waste your time. Take advantage and make things happen. And Mr. Cadiz is on the phone. You made a very valuable point just now. Again, with regards to, imagine you could stay here in Trinidad and Tobago and purchase a piece of land, or you could purchase a home in Dubai.
Yes.
We had people like Shoba, who is a farmer. And you could call her right now and say, Shobs, this is what I want. I want to get a nice hamper of your fruits and vegetables so I can present this to my mom. And that's a great gift to give your mother because it's a health gift, and that would be delivered to you. And that's just one example of how you could take advantage of being on this platform.
And
Very correct.
that's such a powerful point, Zalisa. As we were talking in the break, most people don't know that in this ecosystem, there is someone who provides shipping services. So what could that mean for the doubles vendor? What could that mean for the person who provides and makes a world-class pepper sauce?
You're telling me.
Or specialty chocolate, or anything that is within your ability to think and conceive.
Correct. So,
And this is where we must focus. The need for what we do, our ability to do it, and the difficulty in replacing us. As an ecosystem, it's going to be difficult to replace us because of the ability for what we do. And the more we work on that particular item, or as Ivan Mark just messaged us, Diamond Mark just messaged me, and he said, look, one of the key things about this ecosystem The use of PESTLE, the five forces model, is it enables us to do what? To remain nimble, to remain agile, to remain innovative.
Great. Thanks so much, Mark. So true. They're a power couple as well.
Absolutely.
Mark and
Highest
Michelle.
respect to
When
Team
it-
IAM.
Yeah, when you think of the Forex and what they will be able to do, that people could sit in the comfort of their home and have an
Replace
income
their
coming
income,
in.
absolutely.
It's brilliant. And this is why you should explore. You should call and you should find out more, especially for your young children. It's an investment. Rather not an investment, you're doing something to educate yourself. Let me tell you, we've always said that education empowers you. It will help you to evolve and help you to understand and to be the best that you can. Then don't deny this to yourself or to your children. Call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503. Ask her to put you on to someone, or they can come to you. I'm sure you all will make that arrangement and all
Absolutely.
protocol observe in terms of what's happening.
The public health
with
authorities'
safety.
requirements.
Exactly.
Sure.
Put everything in place for you and get the ball rolling.
Excellent point. And I want to bring in again our, as I like to call him, resident Dr. Duane Cadiz. I wanted to start the conversation now on force number 3, and that would be the bargaining power of buyers. I think what we have to recognize in this particular scenario now of the pandemic, buyers actually now have a lot of power.
Yeah.
Not that they had any less power previously, but I think even now, because they certainly have needs to fulfill,
Right.
but they are now challenged in terms of how do we reach reputable suppliers at an affordable cost. This ecosystem allows them to avail themselves of such opportunities. So,
Yeah.
Duane, I'd like to hear your views on this.
No problem, senor. So, unlike Bitcoin, that has no administrators behind it as a cryptocurrency, OneCoin has a strong administration backing the coin, and they look to seek the best interest for everybody involved in our ecosystem, the buyer as well as the seller. Throughout my tenure in the network, we've come across some unscrupulous persons who try to gain entry into our community and take advantage of the buying power that is out there in our community. And they have been severely dealt with from the admin. In some cases, their accounts have been taken back, right? And it speaks to the power of admin, because it's all about trust in this dispensation of cryptocurrency and digital payments. There are a lot of fly-by-nights. You see them on social media. They pop up on your Facebook page when you're surfing. They pop up on
Right.
YouTube when you're looking at a video.
Great
But
point.
who can you trust? So unlike a lot of the other cryptocurrencies that's floating out there that you don't know who the admin is, somebody contacted you through Facebook Messenger about investments and so on, we have a solid administration that's backing our organization that you can send an email to if you're having any issue, and I'm sure, I am 99.99% sure that you are going to get a resolution to whatever the issue is. And it speaks to the strength of our system.
And that's important, huh? That's very important for people to understand and know that you can have all those questions and all those concerns answered, but it's backed by reality. You know, although, like you talk about the birth of all those fly-by-nights, and it's true, you're bombarded and you're saying, well, you know, which one? How do I know this is real? How do I know my money? I'm not going to get, you know, things like that, because we hear of scams. We hear of it. We see it. We've been even branded as a scam.
That's correct.
You know?
That is correct.
Is it the truth? But it's the truth.
It is the truth.
But you have to do your research. You have to be active. You have to understand that that's your responsibility to do that. Don't just take anybody's word.
And
That's
least,
correct. And too often, persons neglect the persons that they know, or the people that they know physically. They know of your character, they know your
Precisely.
They know you.
Exactly.
They know what you stand for, yet still they appeal for somebody who they don't know to contact them over social media.
Right.
And for them to invest their hard-earned currency with somebody that's invisible, somebody whose image that they might have portrayed might not even be their image. It's somebody else that they borrowed, and they are using that to, separate you from your hard-earned cash or currency or whatever.
Transparency. But
Trust and believe. It's all about trust.
it's about trust and belief and transparency as well. And Mr. Cadiz, I heard you with a little Espanol, a little Spanish just now. I wonder how many people know that you could learn Spanish. You could get, are you aware that you could sit in the comfort of your home and we've got a brilliant young lady that would teach you to speak Spanish fluently?
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Just imagine that.
Imagine that. And I don't think we need to understate the importance of Spanish and being reasonably fluent, if not proficient in it, because of the proximity of Venezuela.
Correct.
The significant population that we
You
have.
need to be able to communicate.
And of course, it is and it has always been a large area, and the One Life community is particularly strong in
South America,
in
as
South
well, and
America
Spain
and the Spanish-speaking
Yeah.
segment of the world.
Correct.
So this is important. I want to just because I know we're going to be challenged for time, as we normally are when we're having fun. Bargaining power of customers. Where customers have low bargaining power, this means that businesses have more room to charge higher prices for their products. It also means that the reverse is true. Where customers have high bargaining power, businesses have less room to charge higher prices for their products.
Correct.
And in fact, because of the internet and the One Life ecosystem, I dare say, buyers now have the opportunity to recover some of that power that they may have lost, either by offering the service themselves. And because they can adapt quickly with this ecosystem, backed by the internet, and of course those of us who can guide them as well, they can definitely secure their economic future as well.
Mr. Cadiz said something with regards to that, and I really wanted to elaborate, and it's true. When he spoke about, it cut costs in many, many ways. In terms of you don't have to pay a rent and you don't have a big staff to whatever. So, of course, it would keep prices down. So, it is a steal of a deal. And then, of course, as you also said, you have your coins to use. Why fuss? Relax. Take it easy.
As he said,
It's
keep
a
calm.
win-win in every way.
Keep calm, he has coins. All right, keep calm, he has coins.
So, of course, this is the program Conversations with Zelisa, in conversation this morning with Mr. Alvin Morton and Mr. Duane Cadiz. And, of course, it's talking to you all about the One Ecosystem, taking advantage of this situation. So you don't have to complain, you don't have to be worried. You have an avenue and a chance to make things right and to put things into place. And of course, you can call Sarah for further details, all those questions you may have unanswered. Please call Sarah at 744-5503, 744-5503. Gentlemen, we've got about 4 minutes to wrap things up. And of course, I think your closing comments would be very important for us. So perhaps we'll ask Mr. Cadiz on the phone to wrap up for us and your closing comments, sir.
Absolutely.
Sure, will do. So, the persons who are tuning into this morning's program, you may be skeptical about the information that was shared. The responsibility is for you to go out there and do your own research as to reference what we are saying, what we are mentioning. However, do you want to run the risk of being wrong about what we are saying?
I want to thank you kindly, sir. God's choicest blessings to you and your family, and of course, my regards to your dear ones, all the ladies in your life who are mothers. And with God's grace, we will have you on the show on set with us very soon.
Much thanks. God bless.
God bless you too. Take care. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot, Duane.
So, of course, Mr. Morton, your closing comments.
I have one question I would like to ask. What is your intention?
What is your intention? What is your intention? I like that.
It is the late Dr. Wayne Dyer who is reputed to have said in his presentation on Real Magic that we should memorize and continually remind ourselves that our intention creates our reality. What is your intention creating? And perhaps we can discuss some answers at another time. Thank you very much, Zelisa, for having us
You're more than welcome.
on the program.
It's a stirring, deep question that I trust and hope people will take for real and ask themselves, because it's very important that we ask ourselves what are our intentions with regards to the decisions that we make today that will certainly impact our tomorrows. And that's something that it's reality. We are facing some challenging times, and we're going to sit idly by and allow each day to go by, and we complain and we complain and we look for every excuse in the book. Or we're going to take action and make something happen, but work towards it. I thank you kindly, and let me also extend Mother's Day greetings to your dear mom, your beautiful wife, and I'm sure your sisters and those ladies in your life, or people, aunties that would have contributed towards you being the gentleman that you are.
Yes, and there are many.
And please be safe.
Same to you.
And all the best to you. And I know you'll be back on the program. All the best to you. And God's
Thank you very much,
blessings.
Zelisa.
To all of our viewers, please remember to call Sarah at 744-5503. It's all about the One Ecosystem. 744-5503. Ask your questions. Ask her to put you on to a representative who could sit with you and your significant other, and help you make decisions that will have a better tomorrow, not just for you, but for your family as well. All right? Stay with us. Excitement when we return. Lots of giveaways, all in essence of Mother's Day 2021. Stay with us.
Discover the unique, amazing, and beautifying benefits of the Dead Sea with Food Dead Sea products. Let the pure and potent power of the Dead Sea bring out your natural beauty. The Food line of products are composed of over 26 different essential minerals for glowing, healthy skin found in the highest concentration in the waters of the Dead Sea. Used all over the world, Food Caribbean Dead Sea products are safe for all skin types. Food Caribbean Dead Sea products are available throughout Trinidad and Tobago. For more information, visit www.foodcaribbean.com or find us on Facebook at Trinidad Food.
Looking for a memorable gift? Shop at Faza Concepts online boutique for jewelry, stationery, accessories, pin brooches, personal care items, journaling sticker kits, and much more. We offer delivery through Trinidad and Tobago directly to your home or office. Pay with cash or debit. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, Faza Concepts.
Hi, I am Jovan Ali, and I have a medical condition called Tourette syndrome. It is a tic disorder that causes actions that we can't control. I want to help others with Tourette syndrome by raising awareness and providing support. In order to start a foundation, we need your help. Find us on Facebook to know more.
Welcome to the Antediluvian Nature Center of Life Extension and Health Recovery. Coming from the Garden of Eden, the Antediluvian Nature Center brings to you breakthrough medicines and anti-aging technologies for all ailments and diseases in the body, nutritional therapies, naturopathic treatments, as we create opportunities of hope and celebrate longevity. And remember, the healing is from God.
Do you know? What am I speaking about? Do you know what is cryptocurrency? Do you know what is blockchain technology? Are you aware of what we currently face on a regular basis with quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending? Do you know? I am inviting you to come out of the financial darkness and into financial light. The only way for us to achieve that is with education. And one particular type of education is what I'm speaking about. I'm asking you to join the One Academy. It is a financial revolution of teaching regarding introduction to finance, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, helping you understand the world of money and what is money. What is money? Money is simple. It is what we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. If you want full comprehension, join the One Academy.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate and empower you. But you know, this segment, it's all about you and I, because it's all about celebrating mothers throughout Trinidad and Tobago and the world. So we've got some giveaways in this segment, and it's coming with the kind compliments of some wonderful people, and that of course is Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products, Faza Concepts and Therapy.tt, and LLS and Associates, and they've got some great Mother's Day specials where they could put some hampers together for you to give away to those special ladies in your life. Not just your mom, but you know, sometimes you have a sister, sometimes you have a good friend, an aunt, a grandmother, someone very special to you that you want to say, hey, happy Mother's Day, and thanks for being that very special person in my life who's been very influential in helping me to become the person that you are, right? And that's important that we recognize those special people. So we're going to get started, and of course this is where you can call me at 3847-142, 3847-142. Of course, I mean, we've got some really wonderful giveaways, as you can see, coming with the kind compliments of these wonderful people, and that is Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products, Faza Concepts and Therapy.tt, LLS and Associates with this beautiful hamper, and I think it's really wonderful that we take advantage. So I'll tell you a little bit about, you know, you can get your celebration combo for your mom without the hassle of leaving your home, because LLS Associates, they've got a Mother's Day celebration combo, and it includes 1 bottle of non-alcoholic wine, 2 wine flutes, 2 custom designed liming masks with the mouth flap and mini spray sanitizers, plus a bottle of perfume for your mom. And all you've got to do is give them a call or WhatsApp 7441471. That's 7441471. If you'd like to get these hampers, I think it's ideal. You could call, they'll put it together, and of course, delivery as well, wherever your special someone may be located. And of course, I want to remind all of our viewers that Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products, their website, www.foofcaribbean.com, foofcaribbean.com. They are available throughout Trinidad and Tobago, JD, Supercare, Baggins Drugs, South Park, Sassy Sweet Limited, D&E Ting Store. And of course, you could check them out online as well. So let's go straight to our telephone line. Good morning and good morning and welcome.
Well, you know, anytime I call in, she can give mailbox is full, mailbox is full, and she
Darling, you're live. How can I help you? Are you ready to be a winner?
Yes, but I didn't get into any questions you could downstairs and outside.
I didn't ask the question as yet, darling. First of all, where are you calling me from?
Philippines. Philippines.
Okay. Okay, and what is your name, please?
My name is Esther Williams. E-S-T-H-E-R Williams.
How is the weather today in Philippines?
Oh, it's raining heavily, and I cannot get to outside to sit even in front of our fish man because it's very raining.
Okay, darling. So I want you to tell me one of the greatest lessons you learned from your mom. Quickly.
All right, I learned that we must not disrespect old people. Always call them Nani or Nana, or Nyani or Nyanen, neighbor, but you always have respect to each other and ask them, can I do a message in the shop for you? While I'm going to the shop, can I get you a box of matches or something? And carry something and give it to them when we have a lot.
Very nice.
People will give them roti and they will give us bread.
Okay, darling. So, Mrs. Williams, let me say congratulations to you. Happy Mother's Day with all of God's choices, blessings. Enjoy. You just won yourself this wonderful hamper that came to us with the kind compliments of LLS and Associates Mother's Day Special. Congratulations. This is yours to come collect here. And of course, I'll call you after to give you all details. God's blessings to you. Thanks for looking at the show. So let's go to another call. Good morning and welcome. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you calling me from?
Shogunas.
Shogunas. How's the weather in Shogunas?
It's rainy as usual.
It's raining. May I have your good name, please?
It's Sherry Ann Ramcharan.
Sherry?
Ann.
Ramcharan. Okay.
Yes.
What do you think is the best lesson a mother can teach a child?
Well, the best lesson is just be respected, and people will respect you. Just be honest, and people will be honest to you. And nothing comes easy in life. You have to work for it.
You have to work for it. Be honest and work. Nice message. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day. And
Okay, thank you, thank you.
and you can you just got yourself a wonderful gift voucher from Foof. Okay? Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products. Congratulations, and you got yourself a gift voucher. God's blessings to you. Take care and happy Mother's Day.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks for looking at the show. And of course, this is our way of giving back and saying that we recognize the great importance of mothers in our lives. All right? So let's go to the phone again. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Hi, good day.
How are you, darling?
Hi, I'm pleased to get on the show.
Good, great. May I have your good name and where you're calling me from?
Crystal Turner.
Sorry?
Crystal.
Turner. So, Crystal, where are you calling me from?
Cuba.
How's the weather in Cuba today, girl?
Cuba.
How is the weather in Cuba?
Well, it's overcast right now. It's overcast.
Crystal, what is your Mother's Day message, darling?
My mom.
What is your
My mom
Mother's
have always taught us to don't ask for anything. Nobody don't have to know when they don't have. Eat little and live long.
Eat little and live long. I like that. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day, and you just got yourself a wonderful gift with the kind compliments of Foof Caribbean Dead Sea products, okay?
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Elisa. I always love into your program.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate that a whole lot. I hope that it's helpful for you. Take care, bye, and happy Mother's Day, darling.
Same to you, dear.
Bye-bye. So, of course, this
Bye-bye.
is... Bye-bye, darling. This is the program Conversations with Lisa as we continue. Bye-bye, darling. So, let's take this call. Good morning and welcome.
Hello, morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling me from?
Diego Martin.
Diego Martin, not very far from here. You having a good day so far?
Pardon?
You're having a good day?
Yes.
Okay. So, may I have your good name, please?
Karen Holder.
Karen?
Karen Holder.
Karen Holder.
Yes.
What is the best dish your mother ever cooked for you?
The best.
Yes. You have to think about that.
Baked chicken. Yes.
Okay, that's the best meal your mother ever made for you?
Yes.
Macaroni pie
Yeah.
and baked chicken.
Yes.
Okay, darling, congratulations. So it's Karen Holder, and you just got yourself a wonderful mask coming with the kind compliments, the kind folks at Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for looking at the show, and happy Mother's Day to you. Enjoy, okay, love?
Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, of course, this is a program, Conversations with Lisa. We've got to do it really quick because I want to give away all of these today. And we're going to go to a short break. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
Looking for a memorable gift? Shop at Faza Concepts online boutique for jewelry, stationery, accessories, pin brooches, personal care items, journaling sticker kits, and much more. We offer delivery through Trinidad and Tobago directly to your home or office. Pay with cash or debit. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, Faza Concepts.
Discover the unique, amazing, and beautifying benefits of the Dead Sea with Foof Dead Sea products. Let the pure and potent power of the Dead Sea bring out your natural beauty. The Foof line of products are composed of over 26 different essential minerals for glowing, healthy skin found in the highest concentration in the waters of the Dead Sea. Used all over the world, Foof Caribbean Dead Sea products are safe for all skin types. Foof Caribbean Dead Sea products are available throughout Trinidad and Tobago. For more information, visit www.foofcaribbean.com or find us on Facebook at Trinidad Food.
Sammy is the tough cookie behind the most delicious and yummy One Tough Cookie chocolate chip cookies. Available in dozen packs, packs of 4 and minis. For private and wholesale inquiries, call Michelle now at 781-3322. Get your One Tough Cookie chocolate chip cookies today. GR Marketing Company Limited, an all-inclusive marketing agency providing marketing services to take your brand one step ahead of your competitors. We offer social media marketing, graphic designs, printing services, billboard advertising, email marketing, TV advertising, branded promotional items, web development, and professional email services. Contact us today, 360-6078, or find us online at grm-tt.com. Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zalisa, and it's all excitement because it's about giving back to you, the mothers who we love and we adore and we cherish, and we thank you for being the unique, special ladies that you are in terms of sacrificing to make our lives successful and better ones, all right? You continue to shape and mold us, and we send all the greetings to mothers, not just here in Trinidad and Tobago, but throughout the world. Our giveaway segments this morning coming to us with the kind compliments of Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products, FISA Concepts and Therapy, TT, and LLS and Associates Mother's Day Specials. And I want you to know that you could call them right now at 477-1471. 477-1471 to put some nice Mother's Day packages for you, and it will be delivered to your loved ones, all right? So take advantage of that. I also want to thank the management and staff of Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products for their kindness and the gift that they sent to me. I've recently started, they sent me a hamper before, and I started using their products, and I am in awe. I just love their moisturizers, and I suggest that, you know, you give it a try and try it, because it's really working for me. And I've actually seen the difference. You know, as women, we want to look good, and we want to look young, and we want our skin to be perfect. Well, you have to take care of your skin if you want to look good, all right? You can't just expect it to look good and not take care of it and use the right product. So I highly recommend Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products. So I'm going back to the telephone line. Congratulations again to all of the winners so far. Good morning and welcome.
Hi, good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, darling. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from St. Margaret's.
How's the weather in St. Margaret's today, darling?
Oh, overcast, raining.
May I have your good name, please, love?
Tiwari Mangaroo.
Tiwari
Mangaroo.
Mangaroo. What is the greatest lesson your mother ever taught you?
Well, Lisa, you know, my mom, she was the one, like, who used to cut cane. And she worked very hard with my dad. You know, we were 8 children. And every day I used to go to school. We used to come home lunchtime for, you know, we used to come for lunch. Everybody used to come home for lunch. And I would see her coming down the hill with her head tied up and, you know, with the cutlass in her hand, and she would make sure she come and give us that lunch and had it prepared, make sure all of us eat, and then send us back, and she would go back in the garden again to cut cane. And the lesson is, you know, how hard she worked to bring us up, and I take that from her, the dedication she gives to my dad and the children. It's the same dedication I have now to my husband and my son.
Very nice. God bless you, and at least you could pass on those traditions and the quality of life to your children and grandchildren. You know, so happy Mother's Day to you, Mrs. Mangaroo. God's choices, blessings. Thanks for looking at the show, and
all the time.
And you just won yourself a gift voucher from the kind folks at Foof Caribbean Dead Sea Products. All right, congratulations, darlings. God's blessings and thanks again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I always watch the show, and it's always so inspiring, and you know, a learning experience every time to hear.
Thank you so much, darling. God's blessings and happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day.
Okay, thank you. Same to you.
Bye-bye. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Lisa.
How are you, darling?
I'm okay.
Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Arangway.
Oh, right there, not far.
Yeah.
May I have your good name, please?
Christine Pacheco.
Christine?
Christine Pacheco.
So, what is your Mother's Day message to the world, Christine?
Well, my Mother's Day message is that you was asking favorite lunch and all of that. My favorite lunch was dal and rice and fried Karahi.
Okay. But what is your message? If you had to give a message...
Yeah, well, my message today is like, I need for everybody to be safe and take care of your mother, don't care how, you know, bad it is. And as the lady said earlier on, eat little and live long.
Yeah.
All right, and I want everybody to have a safe and wonderful Mother's Day, and you also, and wear your mask and be safe, sanitize.
Yeah, that's a great message. Thank you so much. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day to you. And thanks for looking at the show, and thanks for your lovely message as well. Okay, love? Congratulations. So you just got yourself, Christine, of course, a gift coming with the kind compliments, the kind folks at Foof Caribbean Dead Sea products. And you know, this is the gift that I'm about to give now is coming with the kind compliments of Faza Concepts online boutique in operations for over 10 years that sells jewelry, accessories, pin brooches, journaling stickers, kits, stationery, personal care items, and much more. And they've got delivery throughout Trinidad and Tobago directly to your home or your office on all items, and customers can pay in cash or by card upon delivery. And let me tell you what they're giving, because let me tell you, when I saw this, I said, oh gosh, Lord, this is so nice. It's such a beautiful gift. I was totally captivated, and I'm sure it's going to go to someone that's very special, all right? And this is what this person is actually getting. A cactus plus a succulent arrangement in a clay pot, a ceramic plaque, which is really delightful. A white gold-plated stone triple heart drop necklace pendant gift set, and you should see it, it's actually gorgeous. A journaling planner. A sticker kit contains floral stickers and a cute potted plant enamel pin brooch. It's really a beautiful gift. And let's say good morning and a warm welcome. Whom am I speaking with? Hello? Hello?
Speaking.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. This is Florian speaking.
Good morning to you, sir. A gentleman. Congratulations. May I have your name again, please?
Florian Estrada.
And where are you calling me from, sir?
Trinity area.
So let me ask you something. If you get this, whom are you going to give it to?
To my mother.
Oh, what is mommy's name?
Shirley Estrada.
Well, congratulations to you and your mom, Mrs. Estrada. This is yours because your son decided that he's going to try because his mother deserves this. And you got it, Mrs. Estrada. So tell me something, Mr. Estrada.
Yes.
What is the most remarkable thing about your mother?
She is hardworking. She loves to cook. And she's very kind.
Oh. What is your greatest memory? I had to drill you a little bit, you know. What is your greatest memory of her?
Greatest memory?
You know, growing up, we all have some little thing we always remember with our mother, and that connects. Whether they're here or not, we remember that moment, that time, that incident. What will you remember about mommy?
Well, my mommy, it's how she brought me up and taught me how to speak and to really, you know, show love and to care about others as well. She's remarkable. She's a role model in my life.
Oh, God bless you. I'm sure she's smiling to know she has such a great, remarkable, and wonderful son that would do anything in order to get something for his mom. I admire you, and I want to wish your mom a happy, happy Mother's Day. All right? So congratulations, you got yourself this. So I got all the contact numbers from all of our winners. And what is your message today, sir?
My message is to wish all mothers happy Mother's Day. Also, to be kind and caring to your sons, your daughters, your husbands, relatives, and to ensure that you empower others as well. We know it's not an easy time, especially during this pandemic.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Thank you, sir, and thanks for looking at the show, and thanks for trying for your mom. You see, when you try, you will always succeed. You can't give up. Good luck, and all the best, and thanks again.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much. Take care.
You're welcome, sir. All the best. So, my friends, this is where we're going to say congratulations to all of our winners today for trying, you know, for making sure that they were part of it, trying to get in. And just to let you know, these gifts that you're going to get, of course, we're very grateful and we're very thankful. But the deep meaning is about being sincere and loving. And it's not really about giving something that's of material, but it's about being kind at all times, being respectable, you know, being able to make a difference in their lives on a daily basis, you know, checking up on them, making sure they're okay, making sure they take their medication, making sure they eat, making sure they have fruits. You know, it's about, and we've heard the deep messages, it's about kindness. I also want to take the opportunity to say congratulations to all of the winners and happy happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, whether your mothers, you became mothers by birth or by, which you don't have to be a biological human being or mother to actually be a mother, because they've got lots of aunties, lots of sisters, lots of friends and people who contribute to our lives who are like mothers in every way. So let me say again, on behalf of Conversations with Zelisa, thanks again to the kind folks at FOOF Caribbean Dead Sea Products, Faza Concepts, Therapy.tt, and of course LLS and Associates, and remember they've got their Mother's Day specials as well. To my grandmother out there in Tunapuna Ma, I love you. She's Mrs. Pearl Budu Singh. I want to wish you a happy, happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for being the unique and beautiful person that you are. I know that you're very caring and very supportive and very loving. And one of the things that my grandmother would have taught me in life was the fact that you've got to pray and believe in God. It's one of the things that's always stand out with her, the greatness of God in your life. Thank you, Ma, for that lesson that I will now pass on to my daughter, Malika. And, I've got a grandmother who's went to the great beyond that I don't ever forget. She's been very, very helpful to help me to be the person that I am today. And she's gone to the great beyond. May she rest in peace. As well as my aunties, and not forgetting the queen of my life, my dear mother. Thank you so much. People say that, they wait to see God. I think it's important that we understand that God is right before us when we look at our parents. They're the ones who, God is real, yes, of course, I'm a God-fearing woman, but I also really cherish and really, really sincerely adore and love my mother, right? And I want to thank her for the sacrifices that she still continues to make so that I can be the best that I can. Yeah. So again, happy, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, coming from all of us here at Conversations with Zelisa. My friends, we are aware that we are in times where we have to respect the law of the land, and of course, a point where we've got to be safe and keep our families safe as well. Please, please, please wear your masks. Please respect social distancing. Please, if you have no reason and no business being out, stay home. If you have to go get your essentials, the things that you need, not necessarily want, then send one designated person and make sure that they sanitize before they come back into the house, because God knows who they're going to be in contact with. Be safe. Prevention is better than cure. Take responsibility and respect the law of the land, and let's all be responsible and save lives, all right? Reminding you that we do have repeats of this program today at 3 p.m. and at 4 a.m. in the morning right here on Synergy TV. We are on Facebook and Instagram. Please like it and share it. Tell your friends and tell your family members. I want to remind you that with God, all things are possible. Remember that, huh? Remember that, okay? Please be safe. Love you all. Happy, happy Mother's Day to all of the lovely ladies who always send me positive messages, who are like mothers in many ways to me. I may not have ever had the opportunity to see you or to talk to you, but the messages that they send and the inspiration and motivation, it really fills my day and fill me up with joy and hope and love. Thank you kindly. Happy, happy Mother's Day. And I know my daughter is looking on. My sweetheart, my angel, my heartbeat. I love you, Malika. Lots of love from mommy, okay? Be safe. I am Zelisa Budu Singh Rupani.